Caitlin Clark not allowed to return in WNBA Playoffs after Indiana Fever advances. Caitlin Clark has suffered a litany of injuries in 2025, and the two-time All-Star won't return to the court despite her Indiana Fever advancing in the playoffs. Caitlin Clark is set to miss the remainder of the 2025 WNBA season, but even if she was able to return, the Indiana Fever cannot use her. On Thursday, the Fever stunned the Atlanta Dream, securing an 87-85 win in Game 3 of their first-round showdown to advance. Kelsey Mitchell, named to the All-WNBA First Team, led the way, scoring 24 points to lead the Fever to a playoff series win. Aaliyah Boston also enjoyed a fine showing, posting 14 points and 12 rebounds as the Fever, who impressively reached the playoffs, won a postseason series for the first time since 2015. The franchise reached the WNBA Finals that year, falling to the Minnesota Lynx. It comes after a playoff game was plunged into darkness, ruining a potentially dramatic ending. Given the injuries suffered by the Fever, their playoff win is a phenomenal achievement. Unfortunately, Clark will not be able to join the ride, regardless of her health. Clark is not named on the Fever's playoff roster, so even if she miraculously overcame her injury troubles, she won't be able to join her teammates on the court. It sums up a frustrating sophomore campaign for Clark, who took home Rookie of the Year honors in 2024. The 23-year-old first went down with a quad strain, but has since picked up and re-aggravated groin injuries. Clark had missed significant time while the Indiana Fever already lost other key stars such as Sophie Cunningham, Sydney Colson, and Ari McDonald for the remainder of the season in an injury-ravaged campaign for the franchise. The clash with the Phoenix Mercury last month was the site for much of the Fever's injury suffering. Colson went down with a torn ACL in the first quarter before McDonald suffered a broken bone in her right foot. Earlier in the day, before tip-off, Clark was going through the motions and working her way back from a right injury in a workout session when she tweaked her left ankle, suffering a mild bone bruise as a result. The incident reportedly happened near the end of the session, maximizing her frustration. Having only played in 13 games this season, Clark took to X to reveal she suffered her season was over. I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainty. This has been incredibly frustrating. But even in the bad, there is good. The way the fans continued to show up for me, and for the Fever, brought me so much joy and important perspective. I am so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through adversity this year. Now it's time to close out the season and claim our spot in the playoffs. Clark hasn't played for the Fever since July 15 as she has dealt with a groin injury, which was also re-aggravated. She has only featured in 13 of the Fever's 41 games in 2025, averaging 16.5 points, 8.8 assists, and 5.0 rebounds per game. Clark also helped lead the team to the 2025 WNBA Commissioner's Cup title. Meanwhile, the Fever will meet either the Las Vegas Aces or the Seattle Storm in the WNBA semifinals, which begin on September 21.